Okay, God Has Chosen Me. Great song by Bernadette Farrell. Awesome songwriter. So I'm going to give you a guitar intro. I'm going to go through one verse and sing it and strum it like I would if I was leading the congregation. And then I will do an instrumental verse. And then after that, I'll talk through the instrumental verse a little bit, give you some pointers on that. So here's your intro. God has chosen me, God has chosen me to bring good news to the poor. God has chosen me, God has chosen me to bring new sight to those searching for light. God has chosen me, and to tell the world that God's kingdom is near, to remove oppression and break down fear. Yes, God's time is near, God's time is near, God's time is near, God's time is near. And say this is the last verse, and I need to extend it, so I might go. And so hopefully by then the priest is ready to begin the Eucharistic prayer. If I like to choose this one often as a preparation of gift song, because it lends itself so nicely into the timing, and I can adjust the timing depending on what the priest is doing by repeating the chorus or just going back into it and fading off into the ending just about anywhere. So it's just a beautiful song. I would suspect it's so guitaristic. I've never seen Bernadette Farrell. I would love to, but I bet she plays guitar. That's just my guess, my hunch. Now, so for the instrumental part, well, for the playing when you're singing, I'm using a modified folk strum, which is the folk strum is essentially the down, down, up, down, miss, down, up. So I'm down, I miss on the upstroke, down, up, miss, up, down, up. It's a very common strum, and if you play at church, you probably know it. But I'm doing that with a couple of what I call chops when I teach my students. So it's got a down, miss, and then chop, and I chop up like this. And when I do that, I turn my hand, and you can do it with a pick. Let me grab a pick here. You can do it with or without a pick. If you're playing with a pick, and my picks are, here's a pick, okay. So if you're doing it with a pick, you want to get that pick noise, and it gives it a lot of percussiveness. So I'm doing a double chop, down, miss, chop, up, miss, chop, down, up, chop. So the chops are on 2 and 4 anyway in the beat. So. And you want to change those chords on the anticipation, just like it's written in the sheet music here. So like the D chord that I'm playing with capo, I'm on 2 instead of 3. I'll tell you why in a moment. The capo, so the D is on the downbeat, and the G chord is on the upbeat of 2. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So it gives it that syncopation in the rhythm. I simply put a capo on the 2nd fret, just partly because I'm a baritone, partly because, though it doesn't go that high, when I can find my place here when I go up the neck a bit easier if I'm on 2nd fret than I can on 3rd. Though it's not a big issue. I don't know. It's just personal preference. Ooh, look at that. I cut my hand on something. So anyway, so that's with the pick. If you do the pick and you want to get back into the, like sometimes I'll put the pick in my mouth if I'm going to use a pick, and I'll do the intro with my fingers. Grab the pick. Chosen me, God has chosen me. Or you can even do it if you're a good flat picker, which I'm not. You can. I mean, that's a passable intro, but it's not as nice as finger picking. So then, anyway, and then if I was done, then I would just, if I was holding a pick, I'd just set it on the music stand or drop it or something and extend it if I needed to, if the priest wasn't ready. So here's the instrumental part now, finally, after all this talking. So, and I ignore, so I'm looking at the sheet music, the OCP version here, playing G chords. It says to play capo 3, I'm on capo 2, but anyway, I'm playing a G chord. I ignore the G at the start, because the melody line is off. It would be, and I'm going to speak these melody lines in reference to the capo. Okay, reference to the capo. So it's actually an E F or an E F sharp, but I'm going to refer to it as a D E, and then so I'm playing. I get those melody notes right off the D chord. So I just start with the D chord. D, and then this G, and this is what I call an easy G. I'm sure it's got a name, but in this G chord, it's what I teach my students first. I'm not even worrying about the B note on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. I'm just worried about my 2nd finger playing the root down here on the 6th string, and my 3rd finger's on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, my little finger's on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, again in reference to the capo. So that gives me all the notes I need in this song. The D, right there I'm on that, I don't even worry about a little finger yet, getting it down, because I'm not playing it. Now I put the little finger down, and I slide up just on the little finger, and then right back down to the D, and then the A sus4, and my 3rd finger is already in position for the A sus4. And then I do the hammer on off the A. I don't worry about going to that G again. I can get the notes I need right off the A. Then the D, G, and again I'm getting that G on the upbeat of 2. Slide up till you get that note. Repeat that. Little hammer on, and then the C. And you go right again on the upbeat of 2 to the A minor. And I play a full A minor, not an A minor 7th like it's written. Yeah, I like the A minor better. A little hammer on there. Then the D, then you're to the refrain, and the melodies, but I usually just go. So again, that easy G. Then I go up to this, to A, so an A minor, so I'm ignoring the 4th string. I don't play anything on the 4th string. So I've got the open root here, and I just use these 3 fingers here, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, to get like a bar effect across the 5th string, or 5th fret, on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd strings, and then slide down into an E minor. So just slide my little finger down to an E minor with the G on the top for the melody note, and play that down. And then C with a G on the melody. And I always try to accent that. Bum, 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 like break down fear. I even do that when I'm strumming it. So break down fear. Yes, God's, and then the A minor. Time is near. God's time is near. And then repeat that. And you just end on it like they have a D sus 4D for the ending. But I like ending on just a D sus 2. Just gives it some kind of a little haunting effect at the end. And that's pretty much how I do God Has Chosen Me. I've never written it out and couldn't share it if I did because it's under copyright. But it's really just a natural for finger picking. So good luck with that. It's a wonderful, wonderful song for Mass.